what's up guys? So I decided to go and order this. It's like one of those little B-Link computers. I mean, it's not the same brand, but they you know, they make other companies they make the same exact one or whatever, or they make it for other companies, but they rebrand them. But I got the rebranded one. So it's one of those little computers like this, and basically this is a mini PC. Okay, this one has a Ryzen 5000 chip in it, right? So now the reason why I bought this, it's got all, everything there, Well, the reason why I bought this is I'm doing testing something out. So I was, looking at the specs and reading the specs on this little computer, and I believe it runs about 25 watts or less, something like that. I'm gonna have to check it out. And so the CPU on it is pretty fast. I paid about $200, 200 and change for this PC. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to use it to mine. So that's one of the things, like maybe a Dogecoin or something like that on a mineable. I'm gonna use a mineable or Kaspa. So even if it gets me like 8 kilohashes or something like that, I think that's pretty good. It gives me around, but I don't know how much it's gonna give me. But I'm thinking that if it runs on low power, like 25 watts or whatever, then it couldn't go perfect with the solar power system. You know what I mean? So I can probably get a bunch of them, like 4 of them or something like that, and run them on solar 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So essentially, it's free, free crypto I'll be mining. So I'm just, messing around. I could return it back. So I figured, let me try this out. It's got all the connections there. USB sticks and all that stuff, and I'm gonna give this a shot, and see what's up, So let me just check out the power supply here. It's in here, but I'm gonna have to turn it on, and supposedly it has Windows 10, I think, but I'm not gonna be using Windows. I doubt it. Unless I could use Windows, but I'm probably not going to use the Windows. I'm going to try to, run it on Linux or whatever, and just put one of these cards in there. I mean, one of these sticks in there and run it from the stick. But if not, I can run it from the hard drive. But I don't want to mess with the hard drive, like erase it or anything like that, because it has Windows installed or whatever. But I'm going to give this a shot, the power supply here. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so right now I started it. So right now I'm gonna run it off of Windows. Make sure everything is running correctly. So I had to, punch in my credentials and this and that to get the running on Windows. So once that's done, I'm gonna just put it on a mineable, but on Windows, just to see how things run. And then I'm gonna try to run it off one of those flash drives and see how that works. I gotta, check out performance. I gotta check out, the wattage, how much power it's taking, and see what happens. So right now it's still setting things up. So it did work on Windows, and I quickly put unmineable, but it wasn't performing as I thought it was going to do. So I decided to just remove the hard drive, the M.2 hard drive, and make it run off the SD and put it on Hive OS too. So right now it's pretty much booting up on Hive OS. Looks like it's running, and now I got to check the specs on that, see how it runs there. Because it's pretty much on Windows, it was pretty much running like this one over here, like the 1200 AMD. Probably a little bit faster, but I'm gonna check on Hive OS to see how it runs. So doing the testing, I tested on Zephyr and Dogecoin, it seems to be doing only 2.3 kilohashes. I expected it to do at least 8 kilohashes or maybe 6 or something like that. But it's, you know, it's not performing as fast as I thought it would. And another thing I noticed is that when I check on Hive OS, supposedly this is supposed to be 16 threads and 8 cores. And when I check on Hive OS, it's only showing 4 threads. I don't know, you know, it seems like it might be fake, right? But I don't know. But I mean, as far as wattage, it's about almost 35 watts. It's like 34.7. You could say 35 watts, which is not bad at all. But the only thing is underperforming. But I'm gonna have to try to figure out, if I got, a fake CPU there. But the CPU, when I'm looking at the CPU at the BIOS, it's saying it's the correct CPU, but for some reason in Hive OS it's showing it's only 4 threads, and to me it's underperforming. And for 8 cores, I don't know, maybe it needs more memory. It's a possibility. I don't know, maybe if I don't have a memory for this computer, the memory size. Well, I just don't want to waste any more money on this. But I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna, search the internet and see if there's anything on overclocking or anything, maybe updating the BIOS, that type of thing, or something like that, or maybe it needs more memory. But for some reason, I'm not seeing those threads. But I'm gonna keep it for a little while, and play around with it for a while and see what happens. But I know that they have other models. Supposedly, I think they maybe faster ones or better CPU. But I got this one. It's the AMD 5700U. But I don't know. But I mean, it works, and it actually runs a little bit faster than the one that I have here, which is a 1200. But and it's only 35 watts, and that one runs about 65 watts. But still, I still wanted to, I gotta play around with it and see what's up. If I can get it to run faster than what I thought, at least 4 kilohash, unless I swap it out for a different one, a faster model. I don't know. For like spend like 200 and change for this. But I'm gonna play around with it for a little while before I try to return it or anything like that, and I'm going to do some searching and researching, stuff like that. And that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace. Laters.